And I was laughing at all the dumbasses talking about the murder for hire and how Jimbo was involved and like the Shelby thing. I'm just like, you people are ignorant as fuck. Ernie's had 3 different versions of that murder for hire out. 3 different fucking stories. And you dumbasses haven't picked up on it yet?
Okay. Kemper, let me tell you something. Even people that you perceive are broken clocks are right twice a day. You shouldn't discount what people say because you don't like them. Maybe you don't understand where they're coming from. Maybe you don't want to understand where they're coming from. I don't know you. You don't know me. You have no idea what my motives are. You have no idea why I do what I do. I can say the same to you. But I have a present for you today, Kemper. Just listen.
You got Miss Stolen Valor sitting over there playing behind the scenes. The same one that tried to implicate Jimbo in this whole thing.
Yeah.
The same one that made a video that tried to push her little narrative about she hasn't stolen any valor and that her and Heather are sisters. They used an Alzheimer's patient to make this video.
Yep.
And these people are okay with this bitch. And then they try to act like she ain't there. Oh, she's...
Now, let me ask you a question before I play the next video. Who exactly is okay with her? I see her over in y'all's camp, right? That's where I see her. I see her in Jimbo's chat. I see her in Rap's chat. All you people's camps. Not over here. So what people exactly are you saying? Now, Kemper, listen closely. I want to play you something. I've decided to take Jimbo's own statements and play them for you.
Very much there.
Mm-hmm. Tina and myself is, this murder for hire tape. Okay, I made up this story because I've heard enough stories from this other friend, who's also a wild ass conspiracy theorist, and Ernie, that between the two there's lots of stories. But they, and I love them both as friends. But one friend would tell me to tell one friend this, and then the other friend would say, "Well, you go tell him that." And I'm like, I got sick of it. So I said, "Listen, I screwed up. I told Ernie that the other guy was going to have him killed. I figured Ernie would leave it alone."
What? Jimbo said he had friends? For one, let's think about the F word, friends. Jimbo had friends, and he decided, instead of telling them, hey man, I'm not the gopher here. I'm not the go-between. Y'all work out your own shit. No. This is what Jimbo decided to do with that. Now, I've already covered he's involved in a murder. I've already covered he's involved in arson. And now he orchestrated. You can slice this any way you want to. He just admitted he was the mastermind, whether it was real, whether there was ever a threat. His brain went, I don't want to be the go-between between these two guys. How should I get myself out of this situation? Self, should I just tell them I don't want to do this? I mean, I am a grown-ass man, right? No, I have a better idea. Let's tell them one of them has a plan to murder the other one. That will surely get me out of this mix. I never thought I'd be hauled into the office of the FBI because this is conspiracy to murder. Weird. Okay.
Because when I told the other guy that Ernie was going to have him killed, he left it alone. I told the same story to both friends. One of them went to the FBI. It was Ernie and Xander. And somehow, some way, Xander and Tina have thrown themselves into this thing saying they were a hit target. For one, there was never a hit target. What makes you think somebody would waste money on, or putting you out of this world? Nothing.
Well, you just put, and I don't know who the other guy was. I can't remember off the top of my head who the other guy in the murder plot was that was supposedly to have Ernie killed. And if you listen to this story from Jimbo, also the other guy was, Ernie was playing. Those two people are no ones, technically. The same type of no ones. Now, everybody's somebody. Don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm saying. But these are not celebrities. These are not internet personas. These are not... Same with Tina and Xander. They're all about the same type of normal person, just like me. I'm nobody. But, Jimbo, you fucked yourself on that one. You put Ernie in a murder for hire plot. Why wouldn't his two people that with him think they're also in it too? I mean, that's actually kind of a normal brave wavelength. You know what I mean? That's not out of the normal. If, for instance, someone said that to you, Jimbo, and Kemper's your co-host, he might say, oh shit, do I have to worry? That's actually kind of normal.
Nobody cares. Now, when I sent her the information that Matthew Kemper was pumping her about her sister, and her sister was talking about her, I sent her all that information and screenshots. She accepted those without acting like she hated my guts.
Wait a minute. Was Kemper going real life with Tina Simmerly's sister? Kemper, that's not very nice of you. I thought you guys didn't go real life.
I talked to her on the phone when Ernie was, in a bad way. She sure didn't act like she hated my guts then. But now she hates my guts again. I don't know why. I don't speak of her. And after I get done telling you what I'm telling you right now, Real Gypsy Soul, I won't speak of her again. She's, unimportant to my life. I'm not saying she's unimportant to anybody else. She's unimportant to my life. Like, I don't know her. I don't know Xander. I don't know their kids.
Now, Jimbo, instead of telling two friends that, hey, I don't want to be your gopher, y'all need to work this out yourselves, you made up a murder for hire plot against them both. People you called friends. I wonder why Tina doesn't like you. I don't know. Weird.
Care less what they say, what they do. But no, we were never friends. It is what it is.
And let me also mention, how long did it take for you to actually confess to this? A very long time. You didn't come right out and say, all right, y'all, I made a mistake. You let this go on for quite some time.
I'm not asking nobody to choose. Like, I honestly don't care. I know she said some bad things about.
Now, I don't want to get lost in the weeds. Let's listen to this one more time. Kemper, this is for you.
Between the two, there's lots of stories. But they, and I love them both as friends. But, one friend would tell me to tell one friend this, and then the other friend would say, well, you go tell them that. And I'm like, I got sick of it. So I said, listen, I screwed up. I told Ernie that, the other guy was going to have him killed. I figured Ernie would leave it alone. Because when I told the other guy that Ernie was going to have him killed, he left it alone. I told the same story to both friends. One of them went to the FBI. It was Ernie and Xander. And somehow, some way, Xander and Tina.
Now, Kemper, I also want to say one last thing. Luckily, now I would worry if Jimbo calls me a friend. I would absolutely worry. But luckily, this is what he says about you.
I love that. I would love that. I would pay him to do it. I would actually pay him if he would do it.
Where is what, Miss Kirby? That little video? I made that for soundbite on my on the stand. I got some more.
I always wondered who came up with those sound bites. The genius behind the plan. You were Kemper. I know it was you. I know you technical back.
That dude ain't got no skills. Now you got no friends left. Like, he thought over who, wanted him. Like, dude literally told me.
Have you ever seen her? Have you ever seen her on the panel?
No, have you seen him?
She's on my panel. Yeah, she came on my panel and she forgot she didn't have her thing up.
She's beautiful, dude. She's really beautiful. I mean, she's beautiful, but it's just the inside that.
Is that Jimbo with Ernie's tiger background? Weird.
Just makes them ugly, and I just don't. It's sad. Well, God, that scared the shit. I thought that master come up here.
Man, Kemper, they just showed your face. And Ernie screamed. And Jimbo's laughing. Glad they don't call you friends, because maybe I would worry if Jimbo called me a friend. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I believe I pissed on myself. Dude, that's scary, dude. I'm telling you. Was that a mask?
No, it's a real deal right there.
Put that back up here. I mean, could you really think that? I don't know. I don't see it.
And it's Jimbo putting those pictures up, mind you, not Ernie.
The guy that I showed you, dude, that's him, bro.
There he does it again.
Look at the earrings.
Well, look, I mean, he's always talking about you had meth mouth. Like, look at you.
Well, hold on a minute.
He just said you had meth mouth. Oh, but I'm the asshole for saying it. I got it from Jimbo.
He's snagged lightning or something.
That ain't that dude you think it was. That.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
If you blow his cheeks up, he looks like him.
I'm positive.
You're sure?
I'm positive.
Oh my God, man, that's like, I don't know. That's scary. Can you imagine seeing that in the nighttime coming after you?
Well, the thing is, he won't come after nobody. He's chicken poop.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah.
Now he just called you a chicken shit. Dude. Just saying.
I wonder if, I don't know.
They're gonna call you pee my pants Ernie, they said.
Well, I don't care. I'll stand outside and do like another creator did, just piss him full.
Oh, thank you. Somebody sent me Cassie. I'm not gonna say gang gang or nothing, but thank you so much.
So, Kemper. I feel like y'all should thank me because I have enough ammo to bury your co-host. Now, y'all ran pretty hot and tempting camp last night. You guys truly should be thanking me for that. Because no longer do you have to sit next to a man that parades his children as props to e-bag with. That has his minor children write letters to landlords. Think I don't have the clip of that? He wants to get mad at everyone for introducing his children. He legitimately tells his entire audience, and he knows all his hate watchers are watching, which is exactly why I get the clips. My daughter, now mind you, she would have been 10 or 11 at this point, wrote a letter to my landlord because we were evicted and she got us this place. What? I'm sorry, that's child abuse. Spin it any way you want. The fact that your children do not have a stable foundation, the fact that your children have to worry where they're going to sleep the next day, that's child abuse. And this is what you sit next to. But we're the disgusting people. Kemper, you're the same as me. We don't have kids. So I'm not going to have moral outrage for a man introducing his children into this mix. A man sitting there saying, my 16-year-old son will beat the brakes off that guy. Why? What? This isn't normal. This isn't okay. And you know it. But you should be thanking me. Because no longer do you have to defend a man who will say anything to raise money in the name of all these charitable things when you and I both know, and you know I can prove he's a damn liar. So, clean up your own yard. Okay? And you might want to listen because here's him admitting to it right here, right now. You might want to get your facts straight, Kemper.